Howdy everybody, BygPhattyPlus here, welcome to the Big Man Plays symbol on the screen. Actually, you'll see what the game is in a minute. But yes, this is going to be the first LP I've ever actually started on this brand new computer here. So of course I have to pick an old as heck game that requires so many goddamn workarounds to get it to work. It's not even funny. I have to put this thing in Windows compatibility mode. I think Windows XP Service Pack 3 or Windows 7 Service Pack 3. I can't remember. But I also have to put it in administrator because whenever I have issues with this crap, I always use run as administrator because they iron things out. And then after I start, you see, here's the thing. In order to get this thing to run right, you know, have the in-game videos work, you have to put it under compatibility mode, and I run as administrator, like I said, just to make it, just for extra precaution. And then this game, because it's old, has an issue with crashing. I'm talking usually within a few minutes, within like a couple of seconds to a minute. So what you have to do is you have to actually set its affinity mode to one CPU. Otherwise, it goes gefilte fish and crashes. And then I have to completely, I have to restart the whole blasted computer because I can't get the game off the screen at all. I can't alt-tab off it, nothing. It's like the game's like, this is your window now, enjoy. And so I have to do that. So I have to literally do the affinity thing every fracking time you start this thing up. The compatibility mode stays, but the infinity thing you always have to set. Otherwise, it will crash and you'll be upset. Oh, but yes, let's go ahead and start game here. I'm going to slowly zoom in the camera here to show you the resolution I have to work with. And then hopefully I'll remember to have it zoomed in post from then on afterward. Hopefully you can hear audio too. If you're not, I'm going to be so goddamn fracking angry. It means I have to redo the whole beginning part here, which will suck. But yes, I decided to start kind of slow, kind of easy. Do some games that will hopefully relax me, though probably not because I'm an imbecile. And you're probably already guessing, oh no, we know what this is. It's a sequel to another game that I did a long time ago that I enjoyed, despite the fact I'm an imbecile. Yes, I do have a hint through, not a walkthrough, a hint through on my phone, waiting. But, yep. Hey, that's Atrius. How you doing, buddy?
Thank God you've returned. I need your help.
Well, what do I need to do? I've been standing here since the last game.
There's a great deal of history that you should know. But I'm
yes.
afraid that I must continue my writing.
You ain't explained Jack Diddley since we last saw.
Here.
You give me
Most
a book.
What you'll need to know is in there.
Okay.
Keep it well hidden.
Why? Is there nudes? Instant demonetization just for saying that.
For reasons you'll discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out.
What?
But I can give you this.
Oh, a book. A nice book. What's
It
the
appears to be a linking book. Back here to Dunny. But it's actually a one-man prison.
Lovely.
You'll need it, I'm afraid, to capture Gehn.
Who?
Once you've found Catherine, signal me, and I'll come with a linking book to bring us back.
You ain't explained Jack Diddley to me since the last game. I've been standing in this room for God knows how long, and all you did is write. And occasionally got up and poop. In fact, you do even eat. Dude, what you doing?
There's also a chance, if this all goes well, that I might be able to get you back to the place that you came from.
I would hope so, because I don't really like being stuck here with your bearded face. because it's time for the Big Man Plays Riven! That's right, the sequel to Myst, and by extension, real Myst. The second game in this grand series. Wait, okay, first I drop in, there's K. What the heck am I doing here? Why am I behind bars? What's going on? I hear walking. Excuse me, sir! Someone out there! Hey, you, sir! Could you open this? You slack jaw looking self. Turn your dumb face around. Look at me! Yes! Yes, yeah. What? No habla inglés? What? What? No habla inglés. What are you doing? Hey! You took my book, you schmuck! I need that. Sir? Sir, what the heck? What's wrong with your head now? Okay, you drop and... Excuse me, sir? Okay. Is there someone else over there? Excuse? Okay, whoever's out there, could you open this, please? Hey, excuse me. I need that. Okay, yeah, set it down. Open that for me. Okay. Did you just wreck my book? I'll kick your hindquarter! My foot will go directly to your hoodly! And we are out. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. I demand my book. I demand... Well, you look dead. Obviously, you look dead. All right, let's look at this. What the heck is this? Okay, can I? Okay, I'm wedging my fire. I have no idea. Yes, it's gonna be one of those things where I'm just gonna be walking around, completely confused. Okay, that's what I am. Why would you let your ability? Why would you link your teleportation thing, my Bob, to a place where you can be locked in, Atrius? Atrius, schmuck. What the heck is this? Okay, that's well, that's pointless. Can I fiddle-madiddle with this? No. Obviously not, because just like everything else in every freaking Myst game, there's a big sword in the ground there. That's a big stone sword. But just like every other fracking Myst game, you gotta go one place to go to another to do another thing to slippity dip dip. What did I do? Oh. Should I have done that? Should I have? What the heck is this? What did I do? Yes, I'm gonna be... Set a peek hole. Hey, I can say peek in there. I swear to God, if I get a jump scare. But yeah, I decided I want to do the Myst games because it's the same reason why I went and re-downloaded Warframe. I like the setting. I like the lore. I like I like the place. I like it. So that's why I did it. That's why I'm doing this. Because A, it's very... Oh, I have a book I can read too. Let's try and reset this thingamabob here. I have no idea what I'm doing. Someone's probably yelling in the comments, "You should use a walkthrough!" That's probably. Alright, let me check this book here real quick here. Because I have a book. How many pages is it? Oh. 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 Let me see if I can skim it here. See if this is a recap of the last game here. I think it might be. Okay, could you stop that? Let me read. Let me read the first freaking page. Oh, so that's how it's gonna work. It's gonna treat one click as two, or I know my mouse ain't fricked up. I know it ain't fricked up. I just got done playing Star Trek online. It ain't fricked up. Let's see, A7610. That's a date. I don't know when. Let's see this. They held for more than 30 years, but the corrections I made to Riven have finally failed. The island has resumed the familiar pattern of decay that is the hallmark of my father's work. I must now race to implement this new patch before it's too late. I don't hope my revised theories are sound. New patch? What is this, DLC? So revisions to Riven completed. There are still a number of minor adjustments which need to be made, but the basic corrections have been entered and should be working. Something's not right. I've been monitoring the instruments for several hours now, but have thus far observed no change. It's possible I've made an error, though I've checked my entry against my prenotation, and I can find no discrepancy. I've not had rest in nearly 3 days, so it might be that I'm just not seeing it. If the fault is with my foundational assumptions, however, perhaps after a short rest, I will see something. Okay. Okay, success! It appears that my repairs have been effective after all. The gateway image has become noticeably clearer, and although it is impossible to know this with absolute certainty, the island seems to have quieted itself. Just a few more weeks of work, and I should be free, at last, to go there myself and attempt to bring Catherine back. The past 8 months have left me little time to think, to devise a strategy for getting her out of there. I have received no signal from her in all that time. I'm afraid that no, I must assume that she is alright. Okay, so he caught himself mid-thought there. Lest my fears undermine my efforts to bring her back. I did not create the Age of Riven, unlike my father. I have never presumed to have such power, and yet the future of all those who live there has fallen into my hands. So far, I've managed to read the page before it turns. The island continues to appear stable, and I would like to believe that I have saved the dying world, but the theories of one individual cannot support the lives of real people indefinitely. I must get everyone off of Riven as soon as possible. Okay. Okay, you need to stop that. Okay, the problem is Gehn. I'll never be able to rescue Catherine and relocate the islanders if he is still the man he once was. I haven't seen him in over 30 years, but his history forces me to assume that he is still a threat. His myopic mission to restore the Gehn civilization has left too many innocent cultures dying in its wake, and would continue to do so were he to once again be free of the confines of Riven, or the Fifth Age, as he coldly titled it. The universe has been safe from his corruptive influence for the last 33 years, because no one has been able to leave that age, the last linking book out of Riven having been lost to the Starfisher upon my return to Myst. That was my intention, to maroon my father on Riven by removing all existing links to other worlds. And since the art of constructing books has long been lost with the fall of the Gehn, he would be trapped there for the remainder of his lifetime and effectively segregated from the countless other worlds that he would have invaded. Stop it! In effect, that is what we achieved. But the way it fell, however, was no one's ideal. Though the sting of the incident has gradually faded from my memory, the deep pain of responsibility for what actually came to be has never left me. At the time, it all seemed so clear. Gehn's destructive path would not be allowed to continue. But it was never my choice that the innocent inhabitants of Riven, who had already suffered so much, would be the ones to pay for it. Enough. To dwell in the past is to die in the present. The situation is not the same as it was then. The knowledge I've acquired in the years since that time has yet to be applied to this problem. I think I have the solution. Why did it not occur to me sooner? I do not know, unless the idea of it had been pushed out with the thought of my sons. If you remember, his sons weren't exactly pleasant in the first game. They were quite schmuckish. A prison book. Many years ago, during a hunting expedition through the ruins of Gehn, I chanced upon a formula for a most unusual type of book. In effect, let me... Thank you! Unfortunately, due to the fact that my father was then in the habit of confiscating my discoveries, I was forced to leave it behind. Years later, however, as part of my efforts to protect the vulnerable worlds linked to the books in my library, I was pleased to find that I could still recall most of the formula, and with little experimentation quickly succeeded in creating one of these devices myself. The procedure is actually quite simple. By altering key lines of text but slightly, a normal linking book connection can be partially severed, such that anyone who attempts to use the book will be permanently trapped in the dark void of the link. That is, unless someone else uses the book, at which point that person will become trapped and the first person displaced back into the world. Yes, if you opened the books and helped one of his sons escape, you got sucked in instead. And they escaped and then you got screwed. The technique can be applied to books that have already been written. Changes to the original text being so slight that anyone who is unfamiliar with the code would be unable to detect them. If indeed my father has not changed, what better bait could there be than the book that appeared to be a link back here to Gehn? Stop it! Trouble. My nightly analysis of the island's condition has revealed that the tremors have begun again. The pattern, however, is new. The disturbances are the result of the changes I have made. This did not at first concern me. However, tremors of this type were one of the possible side effects that I had anticipated during this initial phase of the island's readjustment. Still, in order to verify my assumptions, I decided to calculate again, incorporating the new data. The results were not what I expected. Damage to the understructure is more extensive than I had realized. I can no longer go to Riven as planned. Catherine, forgive me. Okay, it still doesn't explain how Catherine got captured. I mean, I could be forgetting something from the original game. I must act while I still have time. The signs are barely visible, but there is no question that Down's deterioration is accelerating. Total collapse is imminent unless I can keep ahead, and that is becoming increasingly difficult to do. With every passing moment, I gain a clearer picture of the incredible chaos that my father's economy of words has yielded. But it is a dismaying process. The complexity of the problem is overwhelming. There is no end to this. The last few days have all but convinced me that the collapse of Riven is inevitable, and that at best I can only strive to delay it now, and hope at some point the island will become stable enough to risk a rescue attempt. I think come up with a way to subdue the tremors. It will require my exclusive attention for at least a month or two, so it may be necessary to discontinue these journal entries for a while. Something truly miraculous has happened. Beyond all conceivable probability, someone has finally found my lost Myst linking book and has freed me from this prison. That would be where our poor hindquarter came in. We found the book and went, oh, we got screwed. I immediately realized that this could be a solution to my dilemma, and I believe my mysterious benefactor is willing to assist me. I'm still not sure it can work. The logistics of such a scheme are formidable, but the mere fact that it may not be possible for me to continue my repairs to Riven, and yet, shut up, watch. And yet perceive my original intent of finding Catherine has given me renewed hope. The last few days have left me little time to work out the remaining problems with sending someone else to Riven. It did occur to me, however, that if a way could be found to signal me once Gehn has been captured, it would no longer be necessary to take a real linking book to Riven and risk the possibility of inadvertently releasing Gehn. The deteriorated state of the gateway image makes the use of a visual signal impossible, but the picture remains a reliable indicator of Riven's condition nonetheless. By measuring and interpreting variations in the noise patterns, I am still able to observe basic changes that occur in the age, even though I cannot see them. The problem is that my instruments can only detect changes that occur on a fundamental level. It seems unlikely that an individual could affect such an elementary change from within an age. The idea may be foolish. Still, there is known weakness that may be worth investigating. An anomaly that appears as a rift between two separate systems, the Starfisher. But how, or even if, this fact could be exploited, I cannot say. Sending someone to Riven also means that once I've received the signal that they are ready to return, I would have to leave my writing in order to take a real linking book there myself. However, provided my father was safely out of the way, this should take very little time. After that, assuming the island does not incur much damage in my absence, it should then be a relatively simple matter to hold it together long enough for Catherine to return to Riven and evacuate the remaining islanders. Predetermining a signal without knowing the topography of the island may prove to be impossible, but I'm afraid there's only one answer to the question of whether or not I should send my friend to Riven with a way out. The potential for failure would be greatly diminished if the prison book is all that is taken there. I'm sure my father expected me to bring a linking book to Riven. May he not be disappointed. Okay. 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 Oh, what's this over here? So yes, basically, from what I can gather, let's go back and check the other reverse. Atrius' father went mad along with his sons, and he's trying to deal with it as best he can. Let's see, we got some thingamabobs. Can I? Oh. Okay. Well, that's a puzzle. I have no idea what that says. That's more gobbledygook in my face. More gobbledygook in my face. Okay, we got it. What? That looks like a door. Oh, it's an elevator. I guess I would imagine I could open that if I don't know. Let's explore the rest of the island first before making any pathways into anything. Okay, so you have this nice strong key with these nice strong chain with a good master lock there, and it's a wooden door. I could boot that door off! Obviously, the person we are as here is not capable of understanding that particular thing. Or either that or brute force just isn't allowed in this manner. Alright, now let's check this door here. Okay, we get... Well, that doesn't look kosher in any way. This is a torture chamber, isn't it? What's this? What's this? Okay, I opened the door. That's a good thing, I guess. I guess that's a good thing. I hope it's a good thing, because it's it looks like water. Okay. Oh, Laffa, there's another sub. Okay, let's hit the button. Okay, prepare to be tortured! Alright, can't. Let's see what this does. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I don't know what that was all about, but I'm not gonna frick with it anymore. Nope, I'm just gonna probably been brainwashed too, probably. Oh, what's this? Ooh, nice little. Wow, okay, this would be the hallway. This gets us where that leads. Let me see here, turn around. What's this thingamabob? Okay. Okay, was some kind of offering to the god of the nose or something? Please don't eat me if you're actual creatures. Me, It's, what's this? Did that do anything? Oh, what the hell? What in the Sam Hill is that? Oh. It's a type of gondola. Interesting. But I actually don't want to go that way yet. Oh, I can actually see the pathway out there. I actually don't want to go that way yet on the basis of there's some things on the island here. Why do I have to turn around like this? It's kind of annoying. Yes, let me leave. What was that? Was on the wall? Oh, it's just a marking. Okay, it's just the way the wall looks. The wall looks. Wait, go back. What is that? Oh, it's a nice view. It's a nice view. This would be a nice vacation. Oh, that's a building. That's a big old building. So I guess I should mess around with this room here. But first, we shall save. Yes, we're going to. Yes, I'm going to move this here to show you. I did a couple of tests just to see. Let's see. Yes, see part 1. Save. And there we go. So, here we are in an unknown island, attempting to make way to Riven. If this even is Riven, I have no idea. And I guess we're going to stop some guy named Gehn or Geth or whatever the heck and save Atrius' wife. Are we going to be able to save her wife? And am I going to wander around in this place completely confused and have to get a walkthrough to tell me exactly where I need to go, when I need to go, how I need to go, and why I need to go? Yes. But we'll find out next time on The Big Man Plays Riven. Till then, it's BygPhattyPlus. Sayonara. And if some guy who writes a lot of books tells you need to go help him save his wife, just say, hey, my name's Bennett, I ain't in it. And then take a dump on the floor, because he ain't gonna let you leave.